All right, folks. It's 5 o'clock p.m. and it is time for happy hour. Woo! Happy hour. And today, folks, this program is somewhat brought to you by Thomas Creek Brewery's new Japanese rice lager. Good stuff, folks. I love this beer. This is just awesome. I mean, it's better than the... I can't pronounce the name of that other Japanese beer. This stuff is even better than that. It is so smooth. It's a little bit lighter than their regular beer, their German Pilsner. But this is just so crisp, folks. You're the cat, $50. What's up? Time cop. Not sure what you mean by that. I went ahead and worked on the camera a bit because it's been kind of fuzzy lately. And part of it was there was a cord issue along with lighting. So I got lighting back on. I'm going to get some new lighting in. So that's why it's much clearer than it has been lately. So sorry again about that. Hey, Sadie, what's up? Perfect for anniversary of Pearl Harbor. Well, I mean, that's not exactly something you want to celebrate, but, you know. But, folks, it is happy hour, so tell me what you guys are drinking for 5 p.m. Y'all gonna have some wings. You're gonna have a nice beer, such as myself. And normally, I don't drink beer, folks. But I definitely love this. But I will drink Japanese beer. And it is so awesome that Thomas Creek Brewery's got this stuff. You know, it really is. Hello, Bean Smasher. Now, folks, tomorrow is probably going to be the last time we do a 4-hour midnight run. Next week, it's going to go back to its original time. The same as Earl Grey Tuesday from 10 p.m. till midnight. Simply because I now pretty much stream almost every day except Monday. Plus, I have other shows in, so... So, folks, in the comments below, tell me what you are drinking and what are you smoking. Bloated on beef, pork, and beans a couple hours ago. No alcohol. Well, go grab yourself some, man. You know, live a little. Now, we only got like 2 videos to review. That's going to be Collie Muscles video, and we've not done a Sean G video, but he just put one out recently, so we're going to check that out too. Just clocked out of work, quick pump. Well, all right, grab yourself a beer. We got some Thomas Creek Brewery, so get ready. It is go time, folks. So we're going to start with a little Collie Muscle.
It's sad, the state of men. That's why the women don't have the respect. That's why women masculine now. They don't have that testosterone. Excuses. Making these calls. I'm glad that we, you know, for those that know, we got the Money and Muscle Tribe program, man. And it's sad, the state of men of America. And it's not just America. We've been talking to people in Africa and everywhere else. They know
What nigga have you talked to in Africa? You know? Why does Africa even come up in the conversation to begin with? I'm just curious. Oh well.
They need to do the program. They can't come up with $300. As a kid, I used to cut people grass.
So he goes and says men are weak because they can't come up with $300 for his program. a news flash. Maybe they don't want to be in your program. So because someone doesn't sign up and give you some money, that means that men are weak. Interesting analysis.
Make that in a day. I used to collect cans, metal. My family had a big coin thing. We all put money in for 10, 15 years. When money got low, I'd take some of them coins, take them to corner store at the grocery store. Easy 300 and still had thousands left. Bro, it's sad, man. It's sad the state of men. That's why the women don't have the respect. I just showed Hyphy a comment, a woman left.
That's not true. Women have become bitches lately. I'm going to be honest with you. They want this and that. You have women that are low class that are wanting high class men. And they're not dating at their level, Plain and simple, If you got like 2 or 3 kids, then you can't expect someone like Denzel Washington, Women need to start settling with what they can get. If they got like 2 or 3 kids, if they're in their 30s and stuff like that, you're no longer in the prime of your life. Once you get pregnant, all that stuff down there gets a little mixed up there, You're aiming too high, You need to aim on level, basically. You know what I'm saying? That's what's the issue with women.
On my Facebook, she would say that's why women masculine now, because the men, like they don't have that testosterone no more to thrive. I want them to thrive and be successful, and you got women making more than men now. Like, bro, it's because they out work.
That's also not true. Men statistically still make way more than women. I mean, I don't even know what you're reading, Collie.
They outdoing you. Outsmarting you. Going on Twitch and showing a little cleavage, and y'all.
By the way, why is Collie, if anyone wants to talk about masculinity, I mean, you jerked off in the mirror bucket naked on Pornhub. I mean, jeez.
Like wet peppy dogs. And I just vowed
Chuck Basher.
not to have my son like that, man. He gonna know what hard work is. He gonna know what discipline is, and everybody that come in the program, man. Like, I don't care how old you are, man. If you being we gonna tell you being bro. You know what I mean? I talked to one guy. He joined yesterday talking about an ex-wife that's now with a new husband. Like, why are you even mentioning her, bro? Get on your. You 50 years old. Let's get to it, man. We ain't got time to be playing. I want to motivate you guys. I don't want to talk down on you, but you kind of need it. You just got to put yourself in a better space, in a better place. Man, it's sad how the country is demasculine.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. He had another man feed him some watermelon, He's just talking out of his ass.
Lies and men. Y'all got to snap out of it, man. If your testosterone low, guess what? You go have to get on some testosterone. Go to Hyphy Life. I got some Hyphy tests for you. Natural earth.
That's not getting on testosterone. That's a supplement. Testosterone is what you get from a doctor, and what I injected yesterday, which was about 50 milligrams of seponate. See, we've already started not even 3 minutes into this video, and he's already tried to sell a course, and now he's trying to sell supplements.
Just go boost your test and turn you back into a man. Stop using that microwave. Stop eating this bad meat that's converting your testosterone into estrogen. Y'all need a father, brother, uncle. CollieMuscle.com, man.
Nobody wants to be your.
Oh yeah, Money and Muscle. Everybody want to buy it now. You know what I mean? Everybody asking where can they get it? Where can they get it? Y'all get it in due time. Let me just say this, man. Anybody out there, if you gotta ask a woman to spend your money, you a bro. Straight up tampon boy. A man should never have to ask the woman.
A man should also not jerk off on camera for Pornhub, Chuck Basher.
Can I invest in myself, honey, to make a better life for us and our family? You a bro. When we call and we spending our time trying to help you, and you talk about you gotta ask a woman, you bro. You ain't the man of the house. She is. She must be bending you over. You know, I don't know what's going on, bro. You better get your testosterone.
What's going on is, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you what Kali is really saying. Basically, he had a potential client of some type, and the person that he was consulting with said, well, me and my wife do things together. There's nothing wrong with that, folks. There is nothing wrong with a husband and wife working together as far as making decisions are concerned, you know. Has nothing to do with lack of testosterone or manhood, you know. You know, in some relationships there's a respect factor, you know.
Go test your test levels, man.
But again, who is he to even talk about that? This is good beer, folks. No, he's not my type. Not even in this universe.
Gotta do these hypers, tie in the glute to the lower back, try to have less loose skin as possible. I just gotta keep them consistently in the program. Hard, you gotta stay on those. And you don't need much weight. I don't want my waist bigger, or I remember I used to do them with weights.
Well, don't blame me. The Negroes won't date me. I mean, I've only had like maybe 2 or 3 boyfriends that have been black, you know.
The 2 lower muscles in my back like protruding way out. I don't want all that. My waist right now is about a 28, 27. Want that waist small, just rock hard, man. Rock hard with good cardio. You want to stretch it all the way through. A lot of people stop it halfway. You want to go all the way through. Squeeze your glutes when you come up. I put my hands in front because it's give you that resistance you need. So I see people be having plates and all that. You don't want to put pressure on your lower spine, man.
KCB, it's way too late for him. Eventually it will detonate.
I'm almost back to 100%. I'm at about 82% 1/3. I seen a new Mr. Olympia. I went on his YouTube, watching some videos with him. These motherfuckers nowadays, boy. Science is just taking it to a whole nother level. She's lays like this. Just goddamn. They risking it for a biscuit, man.
A biscuit?
They
just
like,
a biscuit.
They like, oh, he won 400,000. I'm like, yeah, but he spent like 3-4 million minimum to get that 400,000. It's insane, man. I had a heart attack and I wasn't even full throttle with that. And then all my friends that had a heart attack never even took steroids. Just straight food. The food is gonna kill them up. Man, kudos to them, man. You just, in this day and time where you got people like myself, giving people game that live. Because usually, so when I grew up, dudes was dying of heart attacks, that was eating a ton of meat. So I'm like, okay, I don't eat that much meat, you know what I mean? But, yeah, so they was dying young even in
dying young because of eating meat, something that's naturally relative to the human being. I mean, we were meant to digest meat, you know. Again, I don't know what he's talking about, you know. But again, we're talking about a person who's had multiple heart attacks, you know. Potential client should have told him that his crap, not the. Yeah. Yep.
In the 80s, 90s.
But, you know, it's like, he's like Greg Doucette. They can't help but to advertise on every single video that they do.
Early 2000s. I just look at it now, it's like, bro, how long do you expect to live doing that? You know, some of the smart guys, they get tested like every 3 months or something. If they see their cholesterol too high or look off, they'll change their diet, do more cardio, get on some medications that'll clear out, or, you know, like that. So some of the guys are proactive. Very few. But the ones that are, you know, like Jay Cutler, Ronnie, Dexter Jackson, those type dudes, they was tied in to where they sponsors made them get tested. It's just crazy, man. These dudes, they on a whole nother level. They not as conditioned as they were back in Flex Wheeler day in the 90s. They don't.
Yeah, he doesn't talk about Sam Sulek. He just talks about himself here, you know, and his business and everything. You shouldn't have a channel to where every single video that you make is a walking infomercial.
Don't get as dry. The size is just crazy. You had some guys back there getting crazy. They called them mass monsters. Like Dorian Yates, Paul Dillard, he was like yo higher or taller. Just like, So yeah, man, kudos to y'all. Keep doing it. I like being entertained. Hypey heart, man. A lot of us out there, we're getting clogged up because of the foods we eat, processed foods, just bad food, greasy foods, fried foods. You need this right here. Luminase will open up the arteries, keep you healthy. So you
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. We're not going to watch that. So that's it. That's right there. 3 infomercial plugs within 9 minutes. That's an advertisement per 3 minutes. And his channel's monetized too.
Man. They're about 1920s right now. But I don't know how it's gonna go on just pineapple.
You're working out every day, right?
Nah, listen to your body. You gotta be able to listen to your body. If you feel tired or worn down, joints hurting, aching, doesn't mean you gotta slow down. But for a year straight, I worked out every day at one time when I was incarcerated. But I started getting colds and my joints was aching, so I had to stop and break it down.
Right.
Started my pineapple journey. So I had some the other day with ginger. It's just that ginger shot.
What is he on now? He's just eating nothing but pineapple these days?
Me.
I don't love Bravo. I mean, we're just pals and everything.
Remember?
Yeah.
This is a good one.
Yeah, I got that yesterday.
Yeah, Helene turned me on to these.
That is amazing.
I ain't ate no honey in mustard in a long time.
So was that like a bodybuilding hack that you use mustard?
Well, yeah, when you was dieting down.
Right.
Yeah, mustard is pretty good for dieting down, and it's also a good appetite suppressant.
The only condiment you would eat. Yeah, this one.
All right.
That mustard set it off. That's how you eat healthy right here. Got some beets, pineapple, cucumber, artichoke, domas, good beet. If you're out and about, go to Whole Food, get you something like this. Going to get my biomarker assessments. Doing the compression today, that's 10,000. Trying to do the compression on the legs. I got a little swelling. I ain't been. No, I haven't been eating. I broke my fast.
Okay, I didn't know.
You know, it's amazing how, he turns to medical intervention for some of the most simplest things here. How is John Bravo abusive? I'm just curious.
So yeah, I did 11 days, and when I broke my fast, all hell happened with my body.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Turkey breast and ham. Let's talk about sodium. The ham
Right.
gets
Yeah.
up. But we put some stuff there. So yeah, I live
Nice.
on the lake right here, Mission Bay boat.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we took a boat out. When we first moved here, they said, "You want to hand me that other connector?"
Look at this shit, folks. It's just waste of money.
A couple years ago, and there's some yellow algae. Never. My son fishes.
I'm glad we're done with that. I was gonna play another Sean G video, but fuck that. So the rest of it show is gonna be just Q&A, So folks, get your questions in. If you wish to put a donation in, you can certainly do that as well. Let's see. If your life depended on it, a 2x4 tater tot is almost as big as my head, so that's going to be an impossibility. Did you get to shoot collie muscle types from the guard tower in your... No, I never worked in the guard tower. I usually just check cells. Besides, I wear glasses, so I wouldn't be really eligible. They want people with sharp vision that don't have to wear glasses. I can't call an Order 66. I think only Genova and a Delray Misfit can legitimately call an Order 66. I can call an Order 88, but not a 66. Nah, I'm not going to do the Sean G video. I don't need to watch him do push-ups or anything. I have no motive with McCluck. He's just a pest, That would be the best way to describe it. He's just a pest. I mean, he literally does nothing, and he talks about his memes being equal to running a YouTube channel. He does nothing, nothing. One thing me and Vegan Gains will agree on is that, still doing YouTube in this day and age is a lot better than doing videos on Instagram. People that do videos on Instagram, like Nick Trigilli, they have no other choice because they're banned from YouTube, and I like Trigilli's channel. It was okay, and stuff. But I don't know what his motive is. I don't care what his motive is, He's just a silly kid. But I mean, I think there's a lot of hostility towards Bravo simply because because of his cultural background, and because there's a lot of hurt feelings when it comes to the Israel-Palestine situation. Like I said, I got a lot of Jewish friends, and I have very few Muslim friends. And the culture, as far as the Muslim community is concerned, they like to throw gays off buildings and stuff. They absolutely hate them, So, I mean, it's not like they give me exactly a choice as far as where to side at. But John Bravo is still my dog there. I don't have no problem. I have no beef with someone's religion or anything like that. Asia has no shot whatsoever. I can still call Lord Vader on. I need to go check and see how Genova's actually doing. Tater Tot, quit trolling. There's not any updates on as far as Leo is concerned, as far as his murder was concerned, and that's to be expected. even though his wife or widow had the DA open the case, they're not going to touch it. They're not going to touch it. This is a different country. The United States of America does not have jurisdiction over the Philippines. Period. Or Thailand. I'm sorry. He doesn't have a new channel. What are you talking about? Oh, I've always known he's Arab. I mean, and I think probably because I knew him before he had all that work done. I mean, I knew what he originally looked like about 10 years ago. So he looked a lot different 10 years ago. Connor Murphy. There's nothing really good that comes out of Thailand. I'm going to be honest with you folks. Nothing comes good out of Thailand. But I don't see anything here. He's not allowed to be on any type of social media anyway, so. But if you guys know what I'm going to be doing tonight, I'll be taking all the donations that I get, and I'll be going out and having myself a nice meal after I hit the gym tonight, so. Because, folks, this will probably be, my days are pretty much winding down as far as having some freedom to roam around. Next week is a job interview. I don't have any expectations, but like I said, I was considering getting my job back at Lowe's, and they would hire me back. I can work as a cashier, make about $18 an hour because I worked there for 5 years. But the idea of working as a junior investment banker, that's going to look good on my resume. Plus, it's going to be good money too. So, just because, I got to save up, folks, for retirement. You know what I mean? I'm 46 years old. The sands of time are grinding down, folks. But the advantage is that anywhere where I work, folks, I can just put the money in the bank. I don't, because, the business is doing well. It pays itself, No, I'm not going to go live from the restaurant because I don't know what restaurant I'm going to be at. I've never met Johnny Bravo before. Never met John Bravo. Why isn't Joey Swola big of a presence on YouTube? He has 86,000 subscribers. YouTube is kind of finicky. You got people that have over 100,000 subscribers, but they have less views than I do. I've seen people with 100,000 subscribers and they only have like 200,000 views. My channel, it's gonna click 3,600 pretty soon, and I have over 1 million views, so it's just kind of weird. My new channel itself there, I'll show you some stuff right here. Hold on. I want you guys to check this out. Check this out, folks. In the past 48 hours, I've had 35,000 views, literally. So, like I said, YouTube is quite finicky as far as to traffic is concerned. This is also why I started the business channel, because I knew I would get you know, when that channel gets monetized, it's gonna pay out pretty well, folks. I mean, look at that. I mean, compared to my regular channel, it gets about, I'll be honest with you, the analytics are not going to be good as far as this channel's concerned. I've only had 456 views in the past 48 hours. Part of the reason is, folks, my videos on this channel are limited based upon the content I post. YouTube doesn't want my content around, at least the type of content I publish. That's why I tell you guys during the live streams, as far as to, if you guys notice why I don't put up certain videos, because it gets me in trouble, you know? I mean, a lot of those videos have killed the site there, and it's killed this channel for the most part. It's going back up now that I'm making these small 1-hour videos without the bad content, but, you know, YouTube will punish you if you create content that they can't use for advertising purposes, you know? Yeah, a lot of zombie YouTube accounts. I would rate McCuck on a -3. I mean, he's a nobody, you know? I'm just going to be honest with you. Actually, I don't know what Big J is actually doing right now. My new channel is a business channel, Tater Tot. It's a business channel. And obviously YouTube likes the channel. I mean, folks, 35,000 views in the last 48 hours compared to my current channel. 456 views. I mean, I've not had that in a long time, ever since I put up the Cedric McMillan video. I've not had that many views in 48 hours in quite some time. I mean, the channel definitely is going to be monetized probably by the end of the year. I mean, I only need another 50 subscribers, and the watch hours is like at 600 hours for just 3 weeks. So, I mean, I'm getting about 200 hours a week. So 15 weeks, probably sooner than that, I'll have all the watch hours for the channel to be monetized. That's why I built it for, because of all the content, you know. That way I can continue doing what I'm doing on this channel, you know, and give YouTube something to actually market. I would argue that Scat Salvage from some nights, it doesn't deliver anything, KCB. It delivers nothing. Let me put something to you this way. The channel, you have to understand, my live streams are not monetized. You guys don't want it monetized. So I don't make no money there. Donations, nil, you know, and I'm not talking about Pugman, you know, or anything. That has nothing to do as far as the channel is concerned, you know. No donations there, you know, or hardly any donations. For those who've donated, I definitely appreciate it, you know. I do this channel for fun, but we have to face facts as far as content is concerned. It does nothing. It delivers nothing. In fact, it sometimes makes the channel even worse, to where, you know, you guys have noticed that YouTube, you don't get any alerts from YouTube anymore as far as to when my live stream starts, and it's because of some of the content, you know. What can you do? I mean, if this was Vegan Yange's channel, just imagine how many times he'd be throwing a keyboard. Folks, don't worry about donations at there. But the thing about it is, you guys don't have to worry about donations. But the biggest thing is that, you know, the only thing I really ask you guys to do is just smash the like button, visit the website, vincegoodrum.com, and that's pretty much it. I don't even get support on that neither, you know. If you can't smash that like button, folks, and I know who does and who doesn't, you know, then what the hell, you know. That guy, neither one of them are visually attractive whatsoever. I mean, you basically have two lumps of coal. Jay didn't message an R. No reading comprehend. I read exactly what you said, KCB. I fully understand what you said. And none of the stuff is delivering, KCB. None of it. Not the scat, Just because you list a video up there doesn't mean that every video is going to deliver, I mean, this is a Q&A. You asked a question, you got the answer, No, because that's no mints there, $50. I mean, here's the thing, folks. If I wanted to make money on my live streams, I would pre-select all my videos, and I wouldn't play any videos that you guys submit unless you guys make a donation, just like Vegan Gains' channel, I would turn back on the monetization on this channel. I would be guaranteed income regardless as far as to whether someone tunes in or not. That's if I wanted to make money off the live streams on this channel, So it can be done, but I don't do it, I don't want to so much put a money factor into doing live streams, because once you put a monetary factor in it, it takes the fun out of doing live streams. You know what I'm saying? No, it didn't there, KCB. I'm telling you right now. I mean, I usually get complaints here on Instagram as far as to why did you post that crap for, What may be funny to you is not funny to others, Because at every single live stream, I do got people contacting me about what they thought of the stream there, I don't think that song was written about Jay, Quick Pump. Well, I didn't exactly retire, but I worked at Verizon for 6 years. Andre the Giant was like he was 7'2", but he was tall and big. I never met him in person, Well, I wouldn't know that, You're the Cat, because I don't have hepatitis. No, I'm currently not dating anyone. I'm a bachelor right now. KCB, you have to understand one thing. While this is a Mints channel, itself, a lot of people want to see bodybuilding news. They want to see what contest information. They want to see what Greg Doucette's doing and stuff. So everyone has different taste, and I try to be as accommodating to try to include every single piece of content. But, KCB, I can go and set up a playlist if I wanted to and have the videos that are queued to what everybody likes simply. But I just rather have everyone pick and make a choice as far as a video, like a viewer's choice. Like, what was that show on MTV? TRL, Call in to see your video, Thoughts on Nextzilla? He's a freak. He's a freak. It has to have piss, but sometimes there's way too much piss. I'm just telling you what other piss troopers tell me, you know. Like I said, all of you got a unique taste. I mean, when you go and complain about other people's videos, there's people that also complain about your videos, you know. Everybody does it. The thing about it is, everybody wants to watch their content that they submit, but they don't want to watch anyone else's content, you know. Hey, Chad, what's up? Super tipsy at the minute here. I gotcha. Probably not. You probably need to sleep it off. I mean, I'm not sure. Like I said, I've had some nice beer. I'm going to hit the gym. And I'm going to go get myself a nice meal. I've already said I'm not going to show the Sean G video. But don't forget, KCB, people like watching Sean G, you know. Personally, I don't like watching him, but, you know, that's part of running a live stream there. You know, you gotta, you know, it's my job to moderate these live streams to make sure they run well, you know. You know, I don't just go and put a camera in front of my face or anything like that, you know. There has to be a little bit of organization. Yeah, Sean G will be played Friday. Because someone's going to submit a Sean G video. They always do. Well, we have a general rule that only one Sean G video per live stream. And only one Wes Watson video per live stream. But hang tight for a minute, I'll be right back. Oh. I tell you what, folks, that sauna is going to feel pretty good tonight. I mean, because it is super freeze tonight. It's cooler than the other side of the pillow outside. I wish Sean G knew how to cook. He just doesn't seem to. Hey, Andrew, what's up? Oh, everything's well. Just chilling, you know. Just doing the damn thing as usual. Let's see what temperature it is. It is 45 degrees. And it's going to drop down. But no worries, folks. I got the proper outerwear. Oh, yeah, I like Lamar's workout streams and stuff. They're pretty cool. He's really getting this channel built up pretty well, so, yeah. Yes, they turned off my chat replays. YouTube has turned off a lot of my stuff lately there, Ben. I'm going to try to reset everything and get things fixed. Oh. I don't think Lamar's lazy. I mean, he's just pretty chilled back. I mean, that's. I mean, he smokes weed. What do you expect, you know? I mean, when you smoke weed, I mean, it is what it is, and what it's going to be is what it's going to be. But, folks, we got 15 minutes left, so I better get the soul poll in. And get a little music, too. So, get your questions in. If you wish to put up a donation, you certainly can, but we're going to close it out at 6, and I'm going to head to the gym. No. Yeah, there we go. They finally passed legalization. Oh, that's cool. I'm not a person for smoking marijuana, but you know those candies they got, you know, they seem to be a little interesting. I'm still streaming on Friday. I'm just going to be cutting it down probably pretty soon. Like I said, I won't be able to, you know, it'd be a lot of work to, you know, work a regular job and do live streams. So it definitely won't be 4 hours. It'll probably be back to 2 hours. Hey, Lamar, what's up, man? But I mean, I stream still more. What, I've like added like 3 or 4 shows weekend and stuff like that. So, I mean, I do more streaming than I used to. It used to be where I'd only stream 2 hours on Tuesday. Or actually, no. It used to be just 2 hours, just doing the midnight run once a week. Yeah, I did want to try some edibles here, but, you know, I have to be very mindful. I don't want to be driving around or anything. No, we're not going to do another 3 hours. Will I take action against McCuck? What kind of action? I've responded to his silly videos, and that's all that needs to be done. I worked in customer relations at Verizon. Yeah, that's a good idea, Quick Pump. I may actually do that. I did do a video on going to Harris Teeter, you know. Nextzilla Hispanic? No, he's black. If he ain't black, he's very dark-skinned. He's dark enough to get pulled over by the police and have a low credit rating. No, I never... No, you don't get free phones from Verizon. Now, when I worked at Alltel, I got a free phone. But on the other hand, it's a Motorola 120E. I mean, you have to imagine that phones nowadays, You know, most people buy phones for like $1,000, you know. It's not the same as back in the day. Oh boy. There's no reason to get miserable or anything. It's happy hours. 5 o'clock p.m. is Thursday. You're supposed to be having some fun. Get some freaking wings or something. New employee would get 15. I would get 18. Because I worked there for like 5 years. Richard will never quit veganism, Andrew. He'll never quit veganism. I mean, his name is Vegan Gains. If he ever so much got caught eating a piece of meat, his channel is over with. His channel would be over with. He would have to go get a job because his channel would go immediately to 0 subscribers. I do think my cousin is probably eventually going to take some steroids, if he hasn't already. But yeah, I'm going to go squeeze in a good workout. Going to hit the hot tub, going to hit the sauna, and then we're going to go out. Not going to spend much money because, you know, I just went ahead and took care of the furniture thingamajig. I got assemblers and stuff, so got to do the damn thing, folks. But I had been saving up for this furniture for like 2 years, so 50 milligrams of Seepinate once a week. Andrew, he's not getting that many donations anymore. It's not enough to support him. That's why he's streaming a lot more. People have been light on donations as a whole, all around as far as YouTube creators are concerned. But I've sat in his live streams, Andrew, for a couple of hours. You know, it's like literally he's making like maybe $20 an hour, which may sound like a good paycheck and everything, but you got to remember that, you know, he has to pay for all that gaming, and you know, his wife Jasmine is not working, so. Plus, he can't stream for 8 hours a day, so. No, we're not gonna go get any poo-poo, Andrew. Andrew, she has some meaty hands, so I'd probably get rocked pretty good. It isn't that, Ben. It's just that I don't know what's up with it. Richard has a donation issue, but a lot of other people have complained about it too, to where people are not signing memberships, people are not donating, then YouTube is fucking everybody over and stuff. I mean, I run a business here, so it doesn't really affect me that much, but I can see to where, you know, Rich, my cousin, his income is based off of social media, you know? That's his only way of making money. I think just a lot of people have just gotten used to live streaming and being able to make a lot of money, and that's just simply not the case anymore. You have ad blockers, you have... It's everything, you know. Jay, it doesn't matter to me, you know. I mean, but the thing about it is life is always going to be expensive, you know. That's why I've always preached multiple sources of income, folks. Would I consider myself the king of MLM? Absolutely not. Yet they don't leave. It doesn't matter whether they stay or leave, KCB, if you're talking about his subscribers. I don't even know hardly who Ben S is. Don't know what he looks like or anything. He's not unemployable. I mean, there's people that need to pick strawberries in the field there, KCB, you know. That actually pays good, folks. Yeah, I mean, Genova, I mean, he works at freaking Publix, you know. If I was hard up on money, folks, I would just go back to Lowe's. I can walk into Lowe's and be at the customer service desk in like 3 freaking hours. They already have all my information, you know, literally. The only thing I would need to do is do a drug test. That's a couple of hours, folks. I wear briefs. I don't wear boxers. Too loose. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing here as far as channel-wise, keeping the mints up. But I got the other channel built so I can actually have some YouTube revenue, because with the other business channel, it guarantees that I'm not going to get fucked over by the powers that be over raunchy content. The good thing about the other channel is it allows me to continue putting that same content out that KCB talks about. The scat and the piss and the shit and the muck and stuff like that. And I'm not going to have to worry about it. That's why, if anything, you want to subscribe to the Home Business King channel, because once that gets monetized, you know, I'm going to have that extra money, you know. And that channel is going to be bread and butter, folks, believe me. If you can gun up, would you ever bounty hunt? No. You don't get paid enough to get shot. People are a lot more crazy these days. You don't get any money if they die. You know, you got to bring them back in alive. Fuck that. I mean, there are some people that would actually enjoy being a bounty hunter. Just not me. Yeah, I got another channel, the Home Business King channel. Home Business King, we bring the mints. Yes, indeed. No, Lenny's not moving in with me. If Lenny needed to crash somewhere for one night, I would definitely let him crash. I would even let Jay Masters crash at my place for a night. If someone is really in need of crashing somewhere, you know, I mean, that's not too much to ask, folks. So I'm going to put up the link for the channel. The live streams for that channel is on every Wednesday around 5 o'clock p.m. But with me working, it'll probably be later. you know, or so forth. But folks, that is the end of the show. It is 6 o'clock p.m. I want to thank everybody for joining me for Happy Hour live stream. Go out there and have some fun, folks. You know, don't make a big deal out of life. Don't worry about bills or anything, you know. The bills are going to be there when you get back. It's important to enjoy life, folks. But as always, the great one is checking out. And as always, peace and soul.